Hi, I'm Alex, and in today's video we will have a look at the Logitech Combo Touch, the newest keyboard case with trackpad for iPad Air 4 and the iPad Pro Gen 1, Gen 2 and 3. I'll cover the similarities and differences between this case and the Logitech Touch that are reviewed in the past, card above if you want to see the video, as well as how it performs with the second generation of iPad Pro 11-inch. The box looks exactly the same as the Folio Touch with the magnetic lid on the side, and inside is the case. Now the case is split in half. At the top there is the keyboard and under it is the cover. There is also a manual well attached to the box. Let's put the keyboard on the side for the moment and focus on the protective cover. It looks to be slimmer and lighter than the one on the Folio Touch. The difference is that this one is detachable, the other one wasn't. The case has slimmer bumpers and it will fit an iPad with a screen protector on and it will not interfere. The trademark of this protective case is the smart connector for instant power and pairing, and it doesn't have only this connector, it has another one on the side where the keyboard connects. This is a great use of the smart connector. I like that it has the cutouts for the Apple Pencil here, and I will tell you in a minute why I like it so much. It has the cutouts for the speakers at the top and at the bottom, and it has the cutout for the charging port. At the back it has this adjustable kickstand, which comes in handy when the tablet is in viewing mode, and it looks to be improved compared to the one on the Folio Touch. Another difference is that it has this small logo at the back, whilst the Logitech Folio Touch didn't have one. This protective case can be used with iPad Pro Gen 1, Gen 2 and Gen 3, but it is best suitable for the third generation because of the cutouts for the speakers. The third generation iPad Pro has shorter speaker grills that align perfectly with the cutouts, and the second generation iPad Pro has longer speaker grills which are not aligned with the cutouts, and half of the grill is covered. This is a test to see how is the sound quality with the case on versus the case off. Another thing to consider on the second generation iPad Pro is the microphone on the side, which is also covered. Now, I do not have a third generation iPad Pro, so let me know in the comment section below if there is a microphone on the same size. As a test, this is how the microphone records the sound with the case off, and this is how the sound is recorded with the case on. Can you notice any difference? I did say that I like the cutout for the Apple Pencil because the connection is better, but also because I can attach the pencil with the cover on and it will charge. As you might have seen on the Bridge Air Max Plus review, card above, the pencil will not charge if it has the case on because there is no cutout on the actual iPad case. I have the case on because I dropped the pencil and it has a small crack at the top. It is a deal breaker as I would rather protect it than prevent any more damage to it. Before we review the keyboard, if you get value out of this review, don't forget to hit the like button and share with anyone that needs this information. The link to this product is in the description below if you want to check it out. The keyboard is really thin, probably the same as the Folio Touch. Just by looking at these, the only two visual differences are the smart connector at the top that line up with the case and the arrow keys, which now look like an inverted T, similar to the keyboard on the MacBook. At the top it has the shortcut keys, which are well received and very useful. The home button, the screen brightness button, the on-screen keyboard button, the search button, the backlight button which has 16 levels, the media keys, the mute and the volume keys, and the screen lock button. The typing experience on this keyboard is really nice. Same as the Folio Touch, the keys are the same, good size and spaced, and I found it comfortable to type on. I would have liked more travel when I pressed the keys though. On the bottom left corner it has the language button. Now, I do see the use of this button and it comes in handy if you are a bilingual person or learning a second language. If not, then it can help with the emojis. Logitech offers multi-language layout keyboards. Now the question is, can these be bought separately? The best feature of this keyboard beside the shortcut keys at the top is the big trackpad at the bottom. It is bigger than the one on the Magic Keyboard and it performs the same. Compared to the one on the Folio Touch, this can be pressed anywhere, whereas on the other keyboard the trackpad could only be pressed on the bottom half. It has the same feedback regardless of where the trackpad is pressed, a really good improvement. The gestures were great, fast and accurate. Here are some examples. The Logitech Combo Touch can be used in 4 modes. The first one is the typing mode, which will probably be the most used one. That's why someone would get this keyboard case, right? Thanks to the adjustable kickstand, it offers different viewing angles. It is best to use it on the desk or flat surfaces. It would be a bit uncomfortable if you plan to put it on your lap and type like that. The Combo Touch can also be used in view mode. Just detach the keyboard and adjust the kickstand for the optimum viewing angle. Can watch films or even play on your iPad. If you extend the kickstand to the maximum, you will get the sketch mode, which is great for drawing and taking notes, and if you fully close the kickstand, you can use the tablet in read mode, which is quite comfortable to use, and compared to the Folio Touch, you don't have the keyboard at the back and press the keys. However, if you want to take the keyboard with you, or you can't drop it anywhere while using the read mode, just detach the keyboard, turn it around and attach it to the case. This way the keys are protected. This is how the complete keyboard case looks when it is closed. Although it is thick, it offers 360 degrees cover for your iPad. The Folio Touch has a magnetic latch on the side with support for Apple Pencil or Logitech Crayon. This is not present on the Combo Touch and sometimes I fear of dropping the pencil, but on the other hand, the case feels better in hand. The magnetic hinge is strong. I do not suggest to shake the case, but if you pick it up holding it from the top, the keyboard will still stay attached. As soon as you pull back the case, the magnetic hinge will disconnect. I think this is a great product. The 360 degrees protection for the iPad is a must, the shortcut keys are very useful, and the huge trackpad is well received. All of this for £179.99. It does work with the second generation of iPad Pro if you're not bothered by the cutouts for the speakers and the blocked microphone, but it is perfect for the third generation. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Hit the like button if so and subscribe to be notified of other product reviews. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.